I have never seen such a comfortable man living in the wild. In the midst of a beautiful forest valley, with just a few dozen logs and moss, they built a fairy tale camping hut. When you're hungry, build a fire and cook delicious food. When you're thirsty, gather berries and make a pot of hot tea. Enjoy the return to nature. There are still loyal dogs in the quiet company of time. Don't be too comfortable on this day. The autumn sun shines over withered chrysanthemums and old trees. Shine on the forest path. Old Tay, who is keen on hiking, is walking with his sisters-in-law. The roar of rushing streams crashing against rocks. It's the exclusive BGM of this valley. This journey is not in a hurry and does not ask about the itinerary. I only wish to use mountains and rivers as pillows. Take the earth as a quilt. A gentle and healing encounter with nature. After passing through the jungle, he is on the hillside. Found a relatively flat clearing. Decide now. Make this a temporary camp for this camping trip. But before that, you need to build a shelter first. That's it. So Lao Te got the tool. Start collecting the materials needed to build immediately. It's not that you kid has a way to go. Gotta go up the tree right. Okay, little surprises don't matter. Clean up the inner embarrassment. Continue to collect materials. He fixed his gaze on a fallen dead wood, with the sharp blade firmly biting into the wood. The sound of stabbing echoed in the valley in an instant. Remove the excess at both ends. Only a straight trunk of uniform thickness in the middle is left. Then he carried it back to the camp with difficulty. Carry it back to the camp and lay it down in a suitable position. Then you just sharpen the end of the branch. Drop hard into the ground. Used to hold logs in place, make it impossible to move. The gap in the middle is filled with stones, covered with dead leaves. And they covered it with dirt. And stomping repeatedly for food. So there you have it, a flat solid foundation. The foundation is properly treated. He returned to the mountains again. Start collecting logs to build the walls of the shelter. The sod wood rolled down the hillside. It rolled directly onto the freshly leveled foundation. It just saves the hassle of moving back and forth. Collected logs are neatly arranged along the contours of the foundation. Soon the outline of the shelter took shape, and then Teddy collected some more moss. Lay a tile between logs and in voids. Build the first line of defense against wind and rain. Soon the wall was built to its intended height. Carefully seal the surrounding gaps tightly. He collects logs again, laying in a shelter. Layer by layer. Soon the bed was arranged. Considering comfort, he also covered the bed with thick moss. After finishing, lie down and experience it firsthand. Comfort is almost impossible to say. Sister-in-law lying in the dead leaves is also mediocre. It also reflects the surrounding safety. Lao Te, who has been busy for a long time, is a little thirsty, so he went to the stream, collected some clear stream water. On the way back, the sky is thick with fog. Soon it began to rain lightly. He braved the wind and rain to fetch a piece of wood, cut it into 4 pieces with an axe. Then cut off the edges and corners. After being tied together, it's a simple wood stove. Fill the teapot with water, put it on the stove and bring to a boil. Turn around and foreskin some branches, put it directly into the teapot and cook it. While brewing tea, he lashed together branches sawed to the right length. This gives a stable roof frame. The roof is completed. At this point, the tea in the teapot is also brewed. Sit on the bed and pour yourself a full glass. With sweet bread, quickly restore expended physical strength. Eat and drink. He collects some surfaces, bark with moss. Then it is laid directly on the roof frame, while ensuring the appearance. It also plays a certain role in shielding from wind and rain. After the roof is completed, he collected another batch of branches, then tie the branches together according to the size of the door opening. Form door panels. After installation in place, and the sanctuary is done. It's a bit cold considering it's rained in the valley. Old Tay collected some stones around the camp. Move back to camp, build a fire pit next to the shelter. Stuff the fireplace with dead leaves. Because it just rained, the leaves are a little damp. If you want to set it on fire, you have to use .8+1. When ready, he strikes a match. Just a bang. The fire burst into flames. I didn't expect Lao Te to fix this firework. It can only be said that art has become at this moment. As it gets late, Lao Te plans to do it before it gets dark. Finished dinner. Carry on beef chopped with large grains of sea salt, and chop some onions and chili for a side dish. Then mix all the ingredients together. Make it more flavorful. Then the potato is split in half. Hollow out the middle of the potatoes. Stuff in marinated beef. The whole potato is stuffed to the brim. The sister-in-law on the side thought to herself, "Isn't it over to just show off in my mouth? It's so troublesome." Processed potatoes wrapped in donkey fat. Throw it in the fire and grill it. Then Lao Te turned and went back into the house. Take the dog food and pour it into the plate. "This is my sister-in-law's dinner tonight." Sister-in-law reluctantly ate it. "But I cursed so badly in my heart, old boy. You eat meat, I eat dog food. I don't deserve it, right?" Soon the potatoes in the stove were roasted. Remove the aluminum paper wrapped on the outside. After breaking it apart, a strong meat aroma hit my face. Potatoes are crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. Beef is just right. Scoop on a spoonful and it will be beautiful and dazzling. Intense meat aroma. Spread out in the mouth. Old Tay doesn't care about burning his mouth. There is no residue left after eating it in 3 or 2 times. The sister-in-law on the side called a good guy in her heart. "Don't leave me some. I won't watch your boy at night. Eat and drink." Hugging my sister-in-law into the house. Get into the sleeping bag and get ready for early sleep. The next morning, when the sun shines on the whole mountain again, Lao Te woke up from his sleep. Get dressed. Walk out of the shelter with a teapot and a water glass. The fire in the hearth has not yet burned out. Lao Te leaned over to gently wake him up. Soon the flames started burning again, and he went out into the bushes around the camp, collected some of these yellow berries, buried back to camp, immediately filled the teapot with stream water, put it in the fire and bring it to a boil. After the water boils, pour in the picked berries, put it in the fire and cook. Soon the tea will be ready. It's like orange juice. Fill up a glass with a piece of sweet cake. It's breakfast. Eat and drink. Put out the bonfire. Quickly pack the equipment. The next journey begins.